Hey guys, Alex from 7th Hour Films back again with Ashes to Ashes. Last time on Ashes to Ashes, there was a riot down at the Fenchurch Street prison. And yeah, there was a riot, Viv got captured, but it was all a setup. He got the main guy a gun, and then they were going to help his cousin, but then they didn't. Interestingly, you can't trust a criminal. Who would have friggin' thought? And yeah, the ringleader of the prison, of the riots, he wanted to be immortal. He wanted to be remembered. However, I don't even remember his name, so it was like... Oh, no, wait. No, I do remember his name, actually. It was like Jason Sachs, wasn't it? I think I only remember that because it sounds stupid. Yeah. Oh, well. Oh, I guess he was proven right. Who would have guessed? Anyway, also there was this guy who said he was Sam Tyler. I don't know what that was about. I don't know. Anyway, we're in the penultimate episode of Season 3, as well as the penultimate episode of Ashes to Ashes in general. Yeah, this is it. The second to last episode. I don't know if this is like a two-part finale or not. Are we going to get answers today? I'm going to guess no, but we'll just have to see. Yeah. Anyway... that is pretty much it. Let's just go ahead and jump right into this episode of Ashes to Ashes. Here we go. Oh. Stars. Aww. Uh-oh, the mechanism broke. There's some things that don't need to be automated, and this... it's not really funny, guys. Oh. Careful, man.
One of my finest, and now I'm left with officers like you, Skeleton, you clumsy bastard.
Oh!
Senorita, please, show some respect.
You could no more turn your back on a bent copper and stop breathing. We're the same, you and me.
Except, I don't want it to be true. So we're not the same, are we?
Time has come, Alex. Do what you were put here to do. Get me Gene Hunt.
My name is Alex Drake.
Yeah, I guess that could be it.
Myself in 1983.
People sent back in time to stop Gene Hunt.
Either way,
That lines up with life on Mars.
Who's doing that? What the hell are you doing?
Chris, you alright?
Luigi's cheapest Chianti on an empty stomach? Always a recipe for mental disaster.
No, I'm not hungover.
I told you, should have eaten the vol-au-vents.
What is happening to us all?
Yeah, but why... don't freaking blow a whistle in a quiet office.
let's have dinner together. Tonight.
Why?
Because I get the feeling that we won't have very many more opportunities, that's why.
What, date?
Yeah, I suppose so.
Okay. Okay, so they're gonna have a date. They just casually did what I've never wanted them to do in years. But I will grant it's a bit different than what they alluded to previously.
If you don't shut up, I'll arrest you for obstruction. Okay,
Why does this guy look familiar? I can't tell.
What the bloody hell are you doing?
Whoa! Well, I found a body.
You need to stand up for yourself, Chris.
Oh yeah, and police officers will fly.
Maybe this is the Chris episode. I'm still convinced there will be one.
His name is Oliver Ndlovu. He's a member of the ANC. Fled South Africa 6 months ago, where he was accused of organising strikes in township schools.
What? Have they brought up the ANC before? What is that? African National Congress. Oh, there you go.
Don't send me back.
Well,
They will kill me like they killed my father.
How did your father die?
They put wires in his penis and shocked him.
Jesus Christ!
Cracked his spine and hurt his vocal cords. He couldn't even say goodbye to me before he died. He threw me.
Oh my god. Hold on, I'm gonna be in shock about that. Oh.
In 7 years' time, Nelson Mandela will be released and he'll become the first democratically elected president in South Africa.
Yeah.
Look, I'm not saying I agree with apartheid, but just take a look at the rest of Africa, set of corrupt murderers. I mean, it's like Liverpool, but with sunshine and elephants.
You're the most
What?
intolerant, prejudiced man I've ever met, Ray.
Okay, I
All the boys.
learned something. I
Report typed up.
learned an opinion about Liverpool. Oh, wait, hold on. Plot.
I don't believe it.
Strange is going on. We've heard noises, Chris, and we've both been seeing stars. Tell him, Ray.
What's in there?
Tell me you've seen it too, Chris.
He
I
hasn't.
need to see. You're both nutters. You deserve each other.
Chris! Chris!
Fucking Chris, God, what was that?
Where's their request form? Form APR 13, I believe.
Nuh.
What? You have any idea how serious this is?
Yes, I do. It's gonna be one hell of a last chapter, eh, Jim?
Nuh. Damn. Get him with the by the book.
Well, they can't take him unless they get an APR 13 form, can they, Gov?
There is no APR 13 form, you dozy mare.
Nuh. Oh. he
Right,
made
nobody
it up.
goes in, nobody comes out. Bar opens at the front or back, Bolly.
You will never, ever, ever know, Gov.
Nuh. Yeah.
No, I don't think it's a game.
Sam Tyler lost his life. By all accounts, an extraordinary man. His life was taken from him. Murdered.
We don't know that, not for sure.
Yes, we do. In our hearts, we know that. Now, it's down to you, Alex, to take that final step.
I'm having dinner this evening with DCI Hunt. Hopefully I'll find out the truth then.
Last chance, Alex.
Ah,
If you
shit.
don't have the courage to do it, I'll find someone who
Oh,
has.
I have the courage, sir.
Get him.
Oh, he's shaving. He's looking right at me. Yeah, I've never shaved like that. Probably should, but I mean, not shave this off. I mean, just like my cheeks and my neck. They get pretty fur. They're furry right now, actually. I should go over that. But I have an electric razor that I just do that, and then I trim the beard every so often. So, but yeah, never done it. Never done it like that.
I hear a police whistle. I jump out of my skin.
It scared you.
I don't know why.
Alex has an elephant in the room. Let's get it out of the way, eh?
Did you or did you not kill Sam Tyler?
Damn it! I want to know.
This is about you trying to justify a murder.
One of my students got shot in the head, through the eye. I held her in my arms, and as she died, I swore that I would not live my life like a dog, shivering in fear of what its master might do. Better a dead lion than a live rat, my friend.
Sam Tyler was a friend of mine. Bloody irritating friend most of the time, it has to be said.
Nuh.
But I learned more from him than I've ever learned from anybody I've ever met.
Aw.
He was strong, decent, a brilliant copper. He said he wanted to leave. And he asked me to help him fake his own death.
Huh.
So we set fire to the car and pushed it in the river.
So he's still alive.
So Sam, what will happen next?
I never saw him again.
Really?
A bit more than a murder now, Gene.
I'll take him now. You're coming with us.
I don't think
Who the
so.
hell is this guy?
He stays here. He belongs to Special Branch now.
Gov, we won't
What?
stand a chance.
We need to find that explosive. Both of us due in 2 hours.
Gov, a bomb's just gone off at the South African embassy.
Oh shit. So wait, I'm kind of confused on what's going on there.
You people did this. You.
Where's both of them?
This guy is so angry.
People background thought the ANC had the power, the goal to attack the president.
I give you my word.
Oh, okay. So this guy's from South
I want
Africa.
that publicity for these bastards.
She killed him, didn't she? Why did you cover for her?
Because I've had my life, Chris. Hers was ahead of her.
Why did you kill those police officers? I was younger. I was angry that my people were degraded. I'm still angry. But now, I want to persuade them out of their wrongness, not kill them out of it.
Your friend?
Of course I'm frightened. But I'm weary too. The struggle makes you very weary.
had nothing to do with the bomb.
I give you my word.
Not something Fenchurch East really needs at this moment.
I don't care about your report,
It's time for
King.
Chris
Oh, yes,
to
you do.
stand up to someone.
Right, where's the Cape Crusader?
Here I am,
Go
Governor.
and bring Tobias up from the cell.
I can't do that.
Why not?
He's not there.
What do you mean he's not there?
Well, where is he, Chris?
I don't know.
Do you let him go?
I let him go.
Huh.
You released Tsitsi Gov because you wanted a big score. She killed the special branch guy. She set the bomb.
Don't you talk back to me, you useless piece of shit!
Come on now, that's enough.
You don't have an opinion, you don't make decisions. Do you understand
I
me?
understand you, Gov. But I don't happen to agree with you.
Oh, shit.
We can get in touch with you and
What do you mean you don't agree with it?
I don't agree with you, sir.
Oh, shit.
Commissioner.
Oh.
Stop it!
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Just break.
Get out.
Damn, Chris.
I don't believe that Gene Hunt killed Sam Tyler.
Oh, shit. Oh, that's gonna go over
Well,
well.
how did you come to that conclusion?
I asked him.
And you just believed what he said.
I work with him. I have to believe him.
He's polluted you. Just like the others.
No. No, he hasn't.
You disappoint me, Alex. Now get out.
I mean, she's... Can't she read people? She would know. Well, this isn't going over well, is it? It's the penultimate episode. Shit doesn't work.
You should be in bed.
Why does that whistle freak him out?
You.
What happened, man?
The rat became the lion, Tobias.
Oh,
Does it
shit.
feel good?
Not especially.
Nah.
The woman you work with, the tall one,
Dear Drake.
something she said about Mandela being freed in 7 years' time. How would she know a thing like that?
She knows all sorts of things, does Alex Drake. Sometimes I think she can see into the
What the fuck? Oh my god!
future.
Wait, is he a ghost or is he Batman? What the fuck just happened?
You're the best DCI I've ever met, and I've been proud to work under you. But I'm not going to be your doormat anymore, Gov. Those days have gone.
Are they now? Luigi, get Mr. Skelton a drink.
Si, Signore Hunt.
Yay, hugs. Christ, 5 seasons and he grew up. Look at our baby boy.
I'm so proud of you, Chris.
Ah! Oh.
What did it mean? The music?
Probably don't mean anything.
Of course it does. We've all heard it.
Nah.
I hate all this weird stuff.
It's getting sci-fi.
That sounded like a pub.
Amazing news. My cousin in Battipaglia is dead.
Couldn't be happier for you, Louis.
Good for you.
Me money. I can go home.
Look, he's gonna leave.
Ritorno a casa.
Even Luigi's going mad.
Did you hear the voice?
Let's have a dance.
No, Gene Hunt does not dance.
No. He doesn't hug Christopher Skelton either, does he?
Nah. Oh, okay. Good. Maybe this'll be Sam. Oh my god.
Wait in the bedroom. I'll get rid of them.
Oh shit, go wait in the bedroom. She's not looking. It's Jim.
Alex,
Jimmy.
Time.
is that right?
Sam, Annie.
I think we found our grave.
Police in Lancashire say a body found in a shallow grave on farmland. Maybe that.
Be careful, Alex. Be very careful.
Oh.
I've got no truck with apartheid.
Liar.
But if it's so bad, why is Jeff Boycott playing cricket there? Answer me that.
You're a racist, right?
I am
That's
not a racist.
That's your excuse? Stars?
Oh my god.
It's alright, Chris, I'm here. We're all here.
See the stars. This is freaky. Oh, did she just leave? Shit, she's on her way to the grave, isn't she?
Be careful, Alex. Be very careful.
Huh? Oh! Oh boy, oh boy. Oh. Well, that's quite a lead-in to the final episode. Quite the lead. I mean, we had to have something with Chris, right? So I was wrong. I was saying that perhaps Chris is not a part of whatever this is, but nope. He is. What if they're like artificial intelligence? Hold on, I just came up with a new theory. What if they're like artificial intelligence in a computer and they have to get rid of... The point is to get rid of an AI who's doing more damage to the system than he should. And when they see the stars, the AI becomes sentient. Oh, that would be weird and kind of dumb, but I don't know. I wish I could... I need to, like, go through and, like, compile every idea I can and, like, do, like, a checklist in the next episode. Because, I mean, something has to stick. Something has to stick next episode. Because next episode is it. That's it. Okay, now, I am going to look up the guy that played Tobias, because he looked so familiar, and I can't place him. My mouse still works. Okay. The scroll wheel on my mouse is not doing anything. So I'll use this instead. I did look up the ANC, African National Congress, Social Democratic Political Party in South Africa. So what I can guess is that this is like them, you know, exiled basically, or away from South Africa. So, okay. Lucian Msamadi. That's where... Okay. I thought he was in an episode of Doctor Who. Sure enough, The Vampires of Venice. He was the dad of the one girl in that episode. Okay. Ah! And... Game of Thrones, Salador San. Yes! Okay, I didn't think that, but that... Yeah. Definitely. Yeah, he was the guy who was like, I'm not... I don't even know what he was saying. It was something about Cersei is like, I'm not going to have sex with her. I'm going to fuck her. You know, it was like he was saying some shit like that. I don't know. It was kind of fun. Okay, that's where I recognize him from. Cool. All right. Well, glad I looked that up. Okay, what an interesting episode. I like how, I guess you could almost call these last 3 episodes more tied together, you know, because this is sort of building off of Viv's death from the last episode, and next episode is going to build off, you know, where the characters were basically at the end of this episode, which is the 3 of them seeing the stars and Alex heading for the grave, you know? And I like that. I like how they were able to do that. That probably may be the perfect way, because this is still technically, you know, a one-off case. I don't think we're going to get any of this or Tobias or Tsitsi back, you know? I don't think we're going to have them next episode. Like, their plotline is done. But that was a good way of doing that, definitely. So, which I guess we kind of had that too in Life on Mars Season 2, where the last 2 episodes, while they were kind of individual episodes, I believe they were tied together by DCI Frank Morgan, you know? So, okay. Very, very good stuff. Very, very good stuff in this episode. So we had Viv's funeral, which is sad, and the curtain not being able to close. And, like, Chris laughing at it, like, it's not even funny, it's just sort of unfortunate. And why, like, why do you have a mechanism to close the curtain? Just, like, well, I don't even know, why are you closing, like, why is there a curtain that's being closed? Is that a thing? Is that a, like... I will grant I haven't been to too many funerals in my day. But, like, the funerals I have been to, there haven't been a curtain. When was the last time I was at a funeral? It's not something I do often. I don't know. It's a long time ago. It's been a long time since I've been to a funeral. So, but yeah, from what I remember of funerals, there was never a curtain, you know? I mean, I guess maybe it's almost the equivalent of closing the casket. That's what I've seen more. But I mean, obviously I'm sure you do what you need to do at a funeral, you know? You know, do what you need to do, play whatever song you need to play. I love when I've just listened to a song on YouTube and in the comments someone's like, I'm going to play this at my funeral, you know? Like, do that. You want to play Another One Bites the Dust? Go ahead. Go right ahead and do that. Oh, there's one song. It's a churchy song that it's something about like I'll fly away or something. It's kind of like it's not really something you want at a funeral because it's just fucking sad, you know. So yeah, like it's just like I'll fly away or something like that. And I remember, without giving too much detail, I have an aunt who said that if that is played at her funeral, she will get out of the casket and slap her children for playing that song. So I kind of, and when I heard that, I was like, that sounds hilarious. Like, oh, now I want that to happen to witness your rebirth just to slap people. You know? Like, that's great. I would want my funeral to try to be a good time. Open bar, fun songs, you know? The problem is, you know what I'm thinking? I have thought, and we're going to get off this topic in a second because it's kind of a downer, I admit. I have thought, like, what if I just, like, made a video, and I've never done this, but what if I made a video of, like, hi, welcome to my funeral, you know? And, like, if I just, like, made a video with, like, different segments being like, so, welcome back, I am 35, still not dead yet, so now you're watching this section. I don't know. I've never done anything about it. It's just an idea I had in my head, and I was like, that sounds sad as shit. But now, oh my god, now I'm just worried that that this is gonna end up being a part of that. Oh my god. If I die at like 95, they're gonna go back to this video and be like, oh well, this is when your great grandpa Alex was talking about how, you know, what he would do at his funeral. If that is the case and you are watching this after I have died, what are you doing? What do you do? You better play Another One Bites the Dust. That's the only song I can think of to play, you know? Maybe play Freebird. That's a good one. Like that, because that would be kind of sad, but at the same time, Freebird rocks, you know? So, play that. Anyway, I'm now going to start talking about Ashes to Ashes instead of talking about my funeral. Jiminy. Anyway. So, we had the whole thing of Alex's purpose, which is to take down Gene Hunt. And honestly, this, I like how they're doing this, because this does line up with Life on Mars, you know? Where, when everything was starting to happen and Sam ended up waking up briefly, it was concerned with, you know, destroying Gene Hunt's world and stuff like that. But in the end, he couldn't go through with it, you know? He couldn't go through with that. So, I like that they tie that in. Now, you know, whereas then it was Frank Morgan and Sam Tyler, now it's Jim Keats and Alex Drake. And I like that. I like how, you know, we're still tying in to life on Mars. And I know that sounds very obvious, like, duh, of course they would. But I like that consistency. I don't know. I like it. Let's see. We had everything with the ANC and Tobias and Tsitsi? Tsitsi? Yeah, I think that's how it's said. So interesting stuff there, you know, that they were these, you know, activists kind of labeled terrorists, you know, and how that was working. And then there was someone in there, Oliver, who was an undercover agent basically, but they ended up killing him, which is interesting. And man, you know, because this whole thing of, like, you know, they're doing all of this, but they don't want to get deported back to South Africa, because if they do, they will die. And man, oh man. Excuse me. Jesus. Man, oh man. When she said how her father died, that was it. They shoved... Oh, I can't even, like, say it, but they shoved wires into his penis and electrified him. It broke his spine and damaged his vocal cords, so he wasn't able to say goodbye just before he died. I think that has to, like, take the cake for one of, like, for the worst, if not, it's in the top 5 worst possible ways to die, you know? That is horrifying. And the thing is, because of how specific it is and how matter-of-fact she said it, that has to be something that actually happened, you know? Somewhere along the lines, that actually happened to someone, and dear God in heaven, that is horrific. Jesus Christ, I am very aware of my penis and my spine right now. Oh my God. And my vocal cords. We can't leave the vocal cords out, because that was also an important part of that. Jesus Christ. So yeah, I can understand frustration with South Africa. Oh my God. Okay, so yeah, so they were doing that. And then after, so Tobias covered for her because I like how he said, you know, he's lived his life, you know, he was okay with, you know, being sent back and just dying in South Africa. He wanted her, you know, she still had a life ahead of her, so he was sacrificing himself for her. And I like that, but then she takes his dynamite and blows up the South African embassy, which is crazy. And man, that, I mean, it's interesting. It's interesting, you know, only now I almost feel like, you know, dealing with apartheid, you know, just this fucked up shit. I mean, it's exactly, was it in the history of the world, I guess, when it's like, the world has finally come to the conclusion if racism is bad or not. They've decided it's bad. South Africa may need another minute. The unfortunate part of that is that there's still so much racism in the world, you know? But Jesus Christ, fucking apartheid is fucking terrifying, you know? And yeah, but he was gonna take it. Even though I like that moment where it's like, it's not just him being like, well, I will take it. You know, him just being all stoic and stuff. I like that he was genuinely terrified. Even though he was, you know, in his mind, I guess, doing the right thing and helping her and taking, you know, sacrificing himself for her, he was still terrified of going back there. And rightfully so, you know? So I really like that. But yeah. But she ended up dying in her own explosion, too. And then we had everything with Chris this episode. Good Chris episode, definitely. So there's the whistle. They never explained the whistle, so I'm assuming that will be a part of next episode. I guess when we find out what the hell is happening. But there was everything with the whistle, which, that's never come up before, but it's interesting. But then we had everything about the rat becoming the lion. And I really like that when, he released, even though they have him as the murderer, they were just going to deport him, basically. And Chris just let him go. It's not now they're going to go after Cici, and especially she's dead, too. But you let him go because it's like, yeah, it's not right. It's not right. And I like that, even though, was it, you could debate if that was the right thing, legally or whatever, or ethically, maybe it was, and I mean, Alex even said, maybe Chris shouldn't have done that, but I don't know. But what I like is that he stood up to Jean, he stood up to Jean, and he said, I don't agree with you. I don't agree. And yeah, he became the lion. And I love that moment too, where it's like, so how does it feel to be the lion? And he's basically like, not particularly good. No, it kind of sucks actually, but hey, he did it. He stood up to Jean, and I like that. And damn, that fight too. That fight was ridiculous, That fight, and that's exactly what Jim needed to end his report, I'm so curious what this all is going to be. But yeah, but after that, after standing up and then, rejoining and being accepted, I love that moment, when he goes up and he's like, I'm not going to be your doormat anymore. And Jean, he takes him back. He's like, all right, you stood up for yourself. Even if we disagree about, you letting Tobias go, this was, you did stand up for yourself, and I will accept that, So, that was good, and then after that, here comes that darkness. Here comes that darkness, and the voice. What will you have? What will you have? What'll you'll have? Hold on. What'll you have? Why can't I say that? I don't know. Weird. And I love too that this time, when you hear, he hears the music, he heard a voice, and he's got Shaz and Ray right next to him, to talk about it. Like, oh, I heard this and that, and they're like, oh yeah, we heard that sort of stuff too. And then all three of them seeing the stars at the same time, So I'm glad that, now they're talking to each other about what's going on. Something crazy is happening. It's getting so sci-fi all of a sudden, And it's weird to say that because, the whole premise is time travel and the coma and stuff like that. But now for it to be like, oh man, it's kind of getting time travel-y over here, Or not time travel, sci-fi, I mean. You know what I mean. But it's like, oh man, this is some weird, crazy thing that they're experiencing. But it's interesting. And then we had the date between Jean and Alex, and I was hoping it would just be like, it's dinner. And we had the whole thing of, did he kill Sam Tyler? And according to Jean, no. According to Jean, he faked Sam's death, which means Sam would be out there somewhere, Somewhere. I'm very curious if we're going to get John Sim next episode. We'll have to see, definitely. But yeah, so the whole thing is that he faked Sam's death so that he would get away, basically. And then, so yeah. But the whole thing is finding the truth, and Alex doesn't believe that Jean killed him. But you still have the whole thing with the burnt officer, 6620, And someone who has apparently been buried, someone who's been buried in a shallow grave next to this church, basically. What is it? What is it? We will have to see. But then we did have the whole dance and almost the kiss, and I still don't really get into that. But whatever. So, yeah, but we'll have to see definitely as we go into next episode. So, we have finally made it. Well, next week, technically. Yeah, next week we will finish off Ashes to Ashes once and for all. How is this all going to wrap up? What on God's green earth are we on God's green earth? What the hell is going on in these two shows? Again, I don't know. I just do not know. I cannot base any theory. They could be in space, they could be comas, they could be back in time, they could be AI on a computer. This could all just be a delusion in her head. I have absolutely no idea. But, with any luck, we will find an answer in the finale. So, that is basically it. With all that being said, I'm Alex from Scimitar Films, and I will see you guys next week for the Ashes to Ashes series finale. See you guys there. Alright guys, thanks for watching this video. There's a bunch of links on screen if you want to go click around to any of those. There's a playlist for all of my Ashes to Ashes reactions. Get caught up before the finale, as well as all my Life on Mars reactions. Catch up on those if you haven't already. There's also a subscribe button and a Patreon button on screen, as well as other links in the description if you want to go check out any of those. See you guys later.